So I'm sitting here with Tara and her daughter, Jayla, and you're actually in that camera.
Oh.
Isn't that cool?
Hi.
So they're shooting me this way, and then they're shooting you that way. Right? So if you want, you can say your name now.
Oh, I can say it now?
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, hi, I'm Jayla Brown, and I'm 10 years old. Yeah.
Hey, all right, now you get to bugger off and go back to class.
Peace out. Just listen to my mom now.
She's something. All right, so I want us to just talk about why you enrolled Jayla here at the playground.
I enrolled Jayla at the playground because I wanted her to increase her confidence, her oral speaking ability, and just to overall bring her out of her shell. She was very introverted.
Can you tell us a little bit about why she was just born
she
that way?
went through a hard time. We have 3 children, and our middle son, Jaleel, he passed away from cancer, and she was very close to him. He was 8 years old at the time, and it devastated her. And she just kind of crawled into her shell and stopped talking and got really shy and really sad. And I thought this might be something that would help her to bring her personality back out and to help her feel better about herself and about just being here. So.
And you're an educator yourself. I thought that was fascinating. Can you tell me just a little bit about what you do?
Right now, I am a principal, elementary school, kindergarten through 5th grade, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I've been in education since 1991, and so I'm not old, but I've been around a little bit, and I taught for a little while, and then I was an assistant principal at a junior high school for about 2.5 years, and then I became a principal at elementary school, and that was all up in a different school district. And then when I lost my son, our whole family, we just moved, and so I switched to the school district out here in Santa Monica. So parenting doesn't come with a handbook, and every kid is different, and I'm just happy that this experience has turned out so well for her. If she gets nothing else out of this, what I have seen, how I've seen her grow, how I've seen her change, how I've seen her just get happy and come out of herself and become just an outgoing, she's really done a complete change since she's been here, and it's only been 6 months.
Mm-hmm. What are the changes? What do you think that you've noticed? Like, what is she like now?
She will jump to do something. It doesn't hold back. If I ask her, do you want to say this poem in front of somebody? Okay. Or do you want to be in this play at school? Okay. Well, what part do you want? Oh, it doesn't matter. And she's more ready to try new things, whereas before she wouldn't try anything.
So what could you say to other parents out there about, like, looking, it doesn't have to be even an acting class, but looking deeper to find places so their kids can have outlets?
Well, definitely, I would say listen to them and see what it is they might be interested in doing. And then even if it's not something that you necessarily see for them or want them to do yourself, go ahead and take their lead on that, because I definitely tried some mommy things before I tried the clue that Jayla gave me. We tried, dance, because I wanted her to dance, and we tried soccer, and a couple other things that I thought, well, this is what I would like her to do. And one day we were at the school, and they were doing filming. They were using our school for filming.
Oh.
And she was watching the kids in the hallway during the filming, and because it was about kids out of school, that's why they filmed it there. And she looked at me and she says, "Oh, I'd really love to do something like that." And it was the first time she had ever told me that this would be something that she would like to do, versus me saying, "Well, why don't you try this?" And so I knew she was kind of quiet, and I thought, well, I'm not sure this is going to be something that's going to really help her to open up and kind of come out of her shell and go back to the Jayla that we used to know. But it was something she expressed an interest in, so I said, let's try this.
It doesn't mean she has to do it for the rest of her life.
That's right.
Or as a career. But this is something you're building in her, something, a lifelong passion and an interest in something, and it's so her. It's like inside of her.
It is inside of her, and it's bringing out who she is. But I think it's also really helping her. I mean, it's helping her develop her character, and it's helping her develop her personality, and I'm just amazed at the change in her. I really am, and I'm so thankful for it. Like I said, if nothing else, that makes the whole thing worth it right there. It's just seeing her become such a positive, outgoing, happy child who's sure of herself and is willing to step out there and try something new. And the skills that she's gaining here, she'll be able to use her entire life, interviewing for a job, giving reports in college, oral speaking. Those skills will never let her down. They will never let her down. They'll never leave her. So it's worth it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for sharing your story. Really, I mean, it's so weird. We never sometimes get to find out why a kid is here, and you can kind of see that they need someone to pull them out. And the teachers here, Gary, I know myself, and all the other teachers, we love doing that, and we see them sometimes almost like parents see them. We see the little gem they are, and it means a lot that you took the time out of your day to talk about what you've been through.
Well, thank you for listening, and she was wrapped and ready to go back in there.
I know.
She was mad that we pulled her out.
She was.
Well, why didn't want to leave what I was doing? I said, well, just be a second.
I know. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it in front of like all 40 kids. She's like, "Hello, okay, Jayla, go, baby, go teach your class." Well, thank you so much.
She would never walked in a room and announced anything or said hello. She probably just went and sat in the corner, kind of shrunk like a little violet. So, but she's totally back. Totally back.
Well, thank you.